Animal welfare campaigns. Humanists advocating for animal rights and welfare, supporting shelters, and organizing adoption drives to find loving homes for abandoned or abused animals. Recent years have seen a rise in the popularity of animal welfare campaigns as humanists have taken action to safeguard the rights and well-being of animals. These campaigns emphasize helping animal shelters, encouraging the adoption of neglected or abandoned pets, and supporting policies regarding animal care. The goal is to build a society that recognizes and upholds animals' dignity, including their right to live without suffering. In this context, people and groups work to raise public awareness of animal welfare issues and to inspire compassion for these sentient species. Welcome to my channel. Let's discover some of the respectful and humanistic situations around the world. If this is the information that you were really searching for, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel and be till the end of this video. This is a video that was created to give hope to the life of stray animals and to make people aware to take some time on them. Every dog and cat should have a new beginning. Numerous abandoned dogs and cats that you see during the day are undoubtedly feeling what they are experiencing if animals have the capacity to think and feel, which is entirely feasible. Is it just? Should we truly turn a blind eye to the fact that the homeless are suffering and fighting for their lives while being utterly disregarded and abandoned? Imagine yourself standing alone on the street with nowhere to go and no one in your hometown watching out for you. You are so ravenous that even small movements seem impossible. Numerous individuals are passing by, yet you are unable to speak with any of them. While lying on the sidewalk, you are not even aware that you are in terrible discomfort. If animals are able to think and feel, which is entirely probable, they may feel alone, neglected, or even worn out. That is likely the memory that the stray cats and dogs who pass by during the day are having. Is it just? Should we truly avert our eyes from the homeless people who are battling for their lives while being entirely disregarded and abandoned? Animals are under human care, so we should assist those who are in need. Animals such as cats and dogs have a way of discovering the people who need them, therefore they deserve to alter their lives. The world is divided into two categories, living things as well as non-living things. Animals cannot speak for themselves, whereas humans may advocate for their rights. Let's act as their advocates so that we may create a world where animals are given the respect and care they deserve. Numerous animals endure human neglect, injustice, and violence. It is our duty to put an end to the misery that innocent creatures face because of this. Animal cruelty can take many different forms, including neglect, abandonment, and even psychological abuse. They are emotional beings that have similarities to humans. They have the capacity to feel suffering, anxiety, and loneliness. It's our human responsibility to protect them. They should be given tender care and sympathy. Their cry can be heard. Their suffering is palpable. Your eyes can read theirs, and their sorrow is visible. Yet, you cannot hear them complain. Animal abuse is a major problem that needs our focus as well as action by collaborating to stop it. All species, large and tiny, can have a more caring and just role created for them. This is a real heart-touching story. A little puppy roaming by the side of the road when a lady was heading home from work. The puppy was all by himself in the dark, yet it was clear that he was both frightened and starving. The lady had to stop since she couldn't ignore the small dog while driving by, so she did. But as soon as the puppy noticed her, he took off running in the other direction. She made an attempt to approach him, but he eventually continued to run. However, then he eagerly ate, wagged his tail, and permitted her to pat him when he noticed that she had somewhat food. She took him in her arms when he finished his snack. He eventually put his faith in them. She brought him home and fed him properly. She brought him to a pet store in the morning when a veterinarian checked him and gave him a medication injection. And another fit occurred. After that, she fed him and gave him his first bath, and the puppy was further introduced to his new brother, a dog that had been saved by the same shelter a few months previously. And the two pups instantly became great friends, letting the rescuer know that she had made the correct choice by taking the little puppy in. A Turkish guy regularly feeds stray animals at the entrance to his store. No animal leaves Ikram Korkmazer's Yemek Galerisi meat market hungry since he makes sure they are all fed. This butcher loves stray cats and dogs in Turkey. This person takes steps to treat the animals in a very kind manner instead of pushing them away. He takes steps to feed every single stray animal that comes to his shop. I hope you can see how happy these animals are with the treats that are given. As the man approaches it carrying a plate of food, a stray dog can be seen approaching it with its tail wagging. Animals like obtaining rewards that make them happy, just as humans do. Some animals experience such joy that it is impossible for them not to express it through their body language, including noises. Abby's first day of life didn't go so well. Abby, a calf, was rejected by her herd on New Year's Day. Then a kind person has taken her in charge. She wasn't excessively far away, but that quickly changed. Abby was just a lively, fun-loving calf. After a few tries, she took a bottle of milk and was nursed for perfect health. She is a very loving pet. She soon started to shine in her life. Calton, the person who took this cow in charge, says that she is the funniest cow that she has ever met. She has been following her owner at any place that he moves. She has now become a very good friend of both humans and a dog. She is now very comfortable with her nicer, and now she has turned into an amazing and loving mother. Many people are quick to avoid responsibilities because they feel it is not their obligation to take care of these animals. There are people that see the value of being compassionate and empathic to all living things, regardless of species. These people have decided to make it their job to look after strays and give them the love and attention they deserve. This is a story of a horse that was isolated without any care. For 10 years, this horse was tied up and mistreated, but he has now received the care he merited. Peyton obtained texts about an abandoned horse kept in a barn at 5 in the morning. Once they got there, they noticed the horse they named Thaddeus, and the lady hurried to his aid. He was in a terrible form. His hooves had gotten bigger than they ought to have been, and he was smeared in muck and feces. The rescue squad rushed him to the veterinarian after loading him into the trailer. The veterinarian examined him, took x-rays, and treated his wounded back. The horse received a loving embrace from the rescue team as well as his very first bath. They put him under anesthesia to have the extra hoofs removed after making sure their removal didn't rotate with his bones. Once they were done, they put him back in the trailer and transported him to the rescue farm. For the first time, Thaddeus saw all the open fields and truly felt overwhelmed by them. Thaddeus now realized how cherished, cared for, and free he was. His health began to worsen. Thaddeus died quietly, surrounded by those who loved and cared for him after a few days. Guys, now is the time where the animal needs more love. Take action to assist mistreated and ignored animals. Think of that as a responsibility of all of us. Okay guys, this is the end of this video. Thanks for being to the end of the video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and tell us what you think about this video below in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.